Oh my gosh, there is so much IT everywhere and there's so much AI everywhere, and I want to figure it out, and I'm a business owner and it's blowing my mind. Holy moly, what am I going to do? In this episode, I'm going to give you a really straightforward framework that's going to allow you to implement AI agents into your business. I call it creatively AI Agent Framework. And honestly, if you follow it, one, it's going to blow your mind how straightforward it is, but two, it's going to radically change your business and set it up for the age of AI. So let's get into it. Over the last few months, as I've engaged with CEOs and decision makers about putting in an AI agent framework for their business, I feel like I've come up with a few best practices that really help everyone I talk to. In fact, they're so effective that now I start getting invited to give people workshops on how to implement AI in their business. That's really going to help you. I want to emphasize that these things are actually pretty practical. They're designed to be something that you can just take and put into your business. However, I also acknowledge, after talking to many different people, that every business is slightly different. If you want to engage with me in terms of like figuring out how to take this AI agent framework and implement it in your business, then feel free to jump onto the link in the description and book me for an AI consultation session. More than happy to help out, and by the end of it, I'll give you a really well-written document that will help you get started. You can also book me to do AI agent workshops with your team or your executive team, which will help you move forward and move the dial forward in terms of AI in your business. But let's get into the framework. So look, the first thing you want to be doing is simplifying your IT. Now, you might be sitting there thinking to yourself, well, what does that actually mean? I'm so glad that you asked. Here's a really simple 3-step process that you can hammer into your business straight away. First thing is map out your IT, just what you understand. There might be things you don't know about. That's fine. Map out what you understand. Get a piece of butcher's paper and do like I did on mine, and I'll show you what that looks like. You just map it all out. This is your website. This is where we store our data. This is how we do our content management. Just map it out. Put it up there. Number 2, start to draw the links between them. Like if your website requires content to run, where's that content coming from? Is it coming from a Google Drive? Is it coming from a content management system? Are you using some sort of website provider? Like where is that all coming from? Knowing a map, your IT situation, and then mapping out where your stuff is coming from really sets you up for the third point, which is to really start identifying those areas that need to be simplified. Now, how you do that is up to you, but I strongly recommend you just grab 2 or 3 things that you can fix really quickly and really easily. For instance, in a future episode, I'm going to show you how I did that for my business. And honestly, it only took me a few hours to get right. And those few hours were paid back within a couple of weeks. So it's time that you're going to get a rapid return on investment for. Smash in those 3 things immediately. The second thing that you really want to be doing, and I think that this is something that a lot of business owners try to avoid, is codifying your processes. Now, the thing is, you got to remember, like future focused here, future you is going to really love you for doing this. Your AI is going to be really, really good at doing processes on your behalf. But if you don't know what those processes are, how are you going to teach your AI what to do for you? I mean, it'll be nice if you could just say, hey, create this amazing thing for me, and it knew how to do that all over the place. But the reality is, AI is not at that stage yet. You can get an AI agent that will do amazing things for you, but you really need to be clear about your processes. And just as importantly, and I think this is an often missed point when it comes to this, remember, you're doing surgery on your business. You are completely recreating how you're going to do business in the age of AI. You need to codify and understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, because that's going to be what gives you and your team like the absolute edge when it comes to doing business. If you don't codify it, if you just try and like let the AI do what it's going to do, you have absolutely no idea what it's going to come out with. And I mean, it might come out with something incredible, but it could also be a disaster. The best practice here, codify your processes. Can you codify all of them? No, absolutely not. But you can codify some of them, and you definitely should get in on them. The link in the description, I've got a really simple template you can use to codify your processes, and I'll expand on that in a future episode. It's pretty amazing. Okay, number 3. Well, I think this is where things get really exciting, but maybe that's just because I like that sort of thing. Here, what we're doing is automating the boring stuff. And I just want to put it out there. I know this is a controversial opinion in the age of AI, don't judge me. But the reality is most businesses can just benefit from having automation. They don't need an AI agent framework initially. That sort of stuff is powerful, and I believe in it, and it's like a huge opportunity in the future. But your business could probably just do some really helpful automation. If you got a simple process that could be easily automated, why wouldn't you? Why wait for an AI agent framework? Controversial, I know, but here's the thing. When you build an AI agent, what you're really trying to do is to create this whole business brain structure that allows your business to operate more efficiently. I refer to this as efficiency AI and opportunity AI. Now, regardless of which one you want to go for, or maybe it's a mixture of both, automating the boring stuff is fundamental to everything that you want to do with your AI system. When you had a process in place that your AI agent can select and execute, you get a couple of really good benefits. Number one, you know what it's actually going to do. And if you watch some of my other videos, you'll see how weird and wonderful AI can actually get when you don't give it proper guardrails. The second thing is you actually make it far easier for that AI agent to do what you actually need it to do, not what it thinks you need to do. And those two things can often be misaligned. So do yourself a favor and start setting aside some time every week to start automating the boring stuff. For my business, I've set myself a goal of 5 to 10 hours every week of automating it. And you know what? Within the first month of me doing this, I'd already made back that 5 to 10 hours per week. I am literally scaling my business with just implementing these straightforward automations, connecting it to my AI agent framework the whole time. When you do your business like this, I tell you what, you are giving yourself the most amazing opportunity to succeed in this new era. It's pretty powerful. Now, number 4 is, to be honest, something I think you should just do all the time. There's never a bad time to be doing it, and that is securing your sensitive data. It consistently amazes me how many times people can just put usernames and passwords in there like Google Docs. With AI, that becomes a way bigger problem. It's bad enough that they're doing it in the first place. With an AI agent, it doesn't know that it's a sensitive piece of information that shouldn't be shared. Now you've ingested it into AI and boom, now it's available everywhere to everyone. It's a terrible situation. The best practice here is to secure your sensitive data. Now, what this can look like for different businesses depends on how you've got it set up. So for instance, if you have a place that you keep secure customer data, you should absolutely make sure that that is segmented and segregated from anywhere that you want to plug in your AI. Right? Just don't connect those two things. That's the simplest way to do it. It's like an architectural solution. And I think in the age of AI, you just need to nail that really well. Secondly, you shouldn't be doing this anyway, but you really need to make sure that you and your team are not storing sensitive information like usernames and passwords in things like Google Docs where it's going to get ingested by AI. I don't know if you need to do some more remedial training or work with your team, whatever that looks like for you. Here's the thing, securing your sensitive data becomes even more important in the age of AI because now you don't have a human being sitting in the middle being I probably shouldn't share that username and password. If you don't believe me, look up some of the crazy hacks that people do to get things like product keys on ChatGPT and some of the other books. It's pretty wild. Okay, so far we've done a ton of prep work and you're probably oh my goodness, when are we actually going to get to the AI agent? Well, here we are. Number 5 is we actually start building your AI agent. So we're taking our AI agent framework and turning it into an actual product that you and your team can use. Step 1 in is creating your AI agent. Now that sounds really complicated and intimidating, and there's lots of different ways to do it. If you keep watching in this series, I actually show you a really simple way to do it. It's really straightforward and it won't take you longer than 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much work you need to do to prepare for it. This is foundational to your AI agent framework. You could think of everything we've done so far as a big preparation layer, and now we're actually getting to the business end of what we're trying to do. The AI agent is the brains, the heart, the thinking part of your entire AI agent framework. So that's number 5, create that. If you want to know how to do it, check out some of my other episodes. Number 6 then is actually pretty closely related, and I think that this is an often missed opportunity that most businesses completely forget about. Here's the thing, when you create an AI agent, most people are going to interact with that primarily through chat. That's what ChatGPT does, that's what Claude does, that's what all these different AI agents do. The thing is they create a whole website to do it. So now you've got this brand new website, you have to remember another set of logins and you have to go there and you have to chat to it and you can do these cool enterprise things. How about, and I was going to put it out there, how about you just use your existing chat clients like Slack or Teams or Discord or Telegram? Why go somewhere else? Why go to a whole brand new website? It doesn't make any sense. What you can actually do with your AI agent that you created in the previous step, using their cool APIs, and I show you how to do this without any code, you can actually connect it to your existing chat client. So you can have like a whole AI agent ready to go where you and your team already are. You don't have to go anywhere else. It's right there. Can you imagine how powerful that's going to be? Can you imagine a Slack thing where you're like, at my cool agent, do this thing for me, and it just does it straight from Slack or Discord or Telegram or Teams? Like, that's wild. That's like an actually useful agent that meets you where you're at. And that's number 6 for the best practice. Like that one there, I think that's got the potential to be pretty amazing, but you just got to implement it. And you can follow in my series on how to do exactly that. Number 7 then. I feel like this is something I wish I could just say to every group of people that want to go and implement something new in their company. And that is start experimenting. Give yourself permission to experiment. That might seem really crazy and really wild that I would say that, but it's actually not. Here's the thing. The age of AI is completely reinventing business as we watch. I mean, every day you can come in and see some crazy new tool that does incredible things. And you're implementing an AI agent framework, presumably because you want to get in on this amazing revolution that's taking place right in front of us. So give yourself some space to experiment. Give your team permission to experiment. Have fun with it. Try random things. Try things. Be like, I wonder if we could make this possible. Like, could we automate this? Jump on a call with me. Have a chat. The thing is, and I really want to emphasize this for you, you're doing something pretty amazing already by getting involved in this. You are giving yourself the opportunity to completely re-architect your business for opportunity and for efficiency. I mean, you don't get too many opportunities in life to do that. Not giving yourself permission and time to experiment with this and test it and see how it's working and revisit those things that you codified in step number 2 and simplify your IT infrastructure even more because you figure out better ways. Like, not doing that for yourself is like the craziest missed opportunity ever. This is a chance for you to experiment on your business. You will be amazed at the efficiency gains that you're getting and how that will give you space and time to do it. So don't be sitting there being like, oh, well, I just don't have time. I'm telling you, follow this process. You will get spare time and use that to experiment. Number 8 is pretty closely related. Continuously refine what you're doing. Continuously improve. The pace of AI change right now is absolutely wild. Maybe there'll come a time where it slows down. Who knows? But for now, like whatever you implement now, you probably find you need to improve and iterate on in a couple of months' time. So make it part of your culture. Give yourself a place and a space. For instance, in my business now, I spend 5 to 10 hours every week just looking at what we're doing and figuring out how to implement and improve it. That's on top of the research I'm doing, all the rest of it. Literally, trying to build the business on an AI thing requires you to continuously improve and to continuously innovate. And again, it'll really help you and you'll be amazed at the payoffs. Anyway, that's a really quick intro to this brand new series that I'm starting on YouTube. I hope you enjoy, and I know that your business will continue to thrive and prosper as you follow it. So don't forget, the best is yet to come.